All right, this is my Ecomap. I have color coded it, but I will still go through and explain all of them. Yeah, this was interesting to make. We'll start at the top here. I have my relationship with my fiance. We've been together for a few years, so I put that as really strong. Obviously, we're getting married, so I would hope that our relationship would be strong. Our next one is work. I work at a care home or a residential foster care home for adults with intellectual disabilities and physical disabilities, and I love it. It is the best job in the whole world. A lot of my job is baking, cooking, coloring, painting, listening to music, getting to take them on really fun outings that I get to create as the director of care and activities. I really enjoy my job. I really enjoy my clients. Yeah, so it's amazing. And then kind of as an offshoot, I put my bosses and coworkers. My fiance also works there. He's a great coworker, but I also love my other coworkers, and my bosses are amazing people that have really become our close friends. We have dinner with them once a month, so it's kind of amazing. I put my health as the next one, and I put my health as stressful. Earlier this year, I had an ongoing migraine. It put me in the hospital a few times, and I had to see a lot of specialists, and one of those specialists was a eye doctor. And unfortunately, I found out that I have macular degeneration, which in a really short way of saying it means that I'm slowly going blind. So not a really fun diagnosis to get, very stressful. I do still have most of my vision now, and I hope to keep that for a really long time as we live in the 21st century. So there are things that you can do to prevent going blind fully, but it's very stressful. The next one that I put is my relationship with Jesus and church is very strong. I go to church every Sunday. My fiance and I have found a church that we really enjoy going to. We do drive 35 minutes every Sunday to attend, which is a little long for me, but it's worth it. And we've met some really great and amazing people, so that's always a bonus as well. And then my education, I went to Western Oregon University for my undergrad. I really enjoyed it. I put it as stressful when I made this Ecomap earlier, and I'm realizing that I probably put it as stressful because it's the second week of school. I probably don't always feel stressed about it, but we'll leave it as that for now. The next one is my in-laws. That also probably could be stressful like 10% of the time, but 90% of the time, I have a really strong relationship with my in-laws, which is amazing. One of my best friends is my cousin-in-law's girlfriend. So that's always fun. And then next is my own family. I have a very strong relationship with them. And then my next one here is teaching. I put conflicted for that. This past year, during my gap between undergrad and grad school, I was a substitute teacher. I found some amazing schools and classes and children and teachers that I really loved working with. And I found some schools, teachers, and kids that I didn't like working with too much. And I had to kind of put that aside and not do that again. Just due to scheduling with school. Part of me is very happy that I'll never have to do that again, and part of me is sad. So yeah, and I got to work with my fiance's aunt, which was pretty fun as well. So I'm a little conflicted about that. And then my friends over here, I have a strong connection with my friends. I met most of my friends in undergrad at Western, and they... some of them moved away after graduation a year ago. or I guess a little more than a year ago, and they have just moved back. So it's kind of cool to have all my friends in one spot. And then the last one is wedding planning. I put that as conflicting because sometimes it's fun and sometimes I don't know what to choose, plastic or real cutlery. So, but that's my Ecomap. Awesome.